Welcome back, everybody. We are here once again to finish off our Sunday night live stream. And for this portion, we are going to be getting into the new knife.
Yes.
That's too many E's.
All 14 of them.
I counted 16.
Oh, I just see a... Oh, well, I hope we're looking at the same thing, because the Knives coming soon.
I thought you meant the number of E's.
The amount of E's, obviously.
That's what I thought too.
Oh,
I was with you, Nigel. I was with you.
Excellent.
I knew where you were both coming from. I was waiting for those car crashes to fucking happen.
And you did nothing. Thanks.
No, of course not.
He was waiting for
No, he pulled out his phone and started filming, waiting for it.
Nothing I could do to stop this. Yeah.
Yelling World Star at the same time.
Someone call 911. I'll yell at someone else to do it as a recording.
Yeah. I'm busy recording. Someone else do it. Yeah.
Someone call 911.
Footage is
Next
important.
knife.
Hey, it's a wee banter. I've never seen that before. Do I care? Not really.
It's green. And if you look right below it, it's also gray.
Hey, look, 2 colors. I don't care. I'm joking. I actually do like these colors more than the black. I don't know if I like them as much as the blue. But, hey, they
made a gray one. Shut your mouth. It's about time.
I do like that green. It is nice.
It is.
I didn't say green.
They anodized the thumb stud like bronzy, it looks like.
Mm-hmm.
I don't mind that. That's a nice little accent.
Mm-hmm.
Same steel, S35, liner lock. Yeah, still looks like a decent knife. I would still like to handle one at one point, maybe do a review on it, because it's kind of neat.
Yeah, that's one of the sorts of knives that, for the size of it, I am very hesitant. I definitely have to feel it in hand first.
Yeah, it's like just over 3.5. Yeah.
I bet you it's 4 fingers for me.
Yeah, everything's 4 fingers for you.
I'm gonna put it into a mini H&K category.
How long's the handle? Oh, you don't have a ruler there, do you?
No, I'm not a nerd.
For that comment to show up in chat.
A nerd. Hey, I don't know what you're talking about. I don't have a ruler sitting around here. It's not like
Or
I've got,
calipers connected to the ruler.
No, the calipers are the... Enough.
Nerd!
Next knife.
Next knife?
Next knife.
You're proving my point, Joe.
Yeah. You're just making me mad.
Making a nerd out on you.
So the Fornix, eh?
Yeah.
Does anyone care about this knife?
It's gray, and then there's a gray version.
You know, in the last episode, how I was saying Savidi is developing a very strong design language. That is definitely blending over into the Wii knives.
Yeah.
Well, but even the Wii Knives has had the Megatherium and the Warnclippy ones that had that big cutout on them, right? So the whole brand in general is not afraid.
They've been doing holes in blades for a while. I seem to remember kind of a teardrop shape that ended in a round hole but had kind of a sweep on either side of the blade.
Mm-hmm.
Quite a few models had that before, but I don't see it much now.
Isn't that a bird knife, Joe?
No, because it's not perforated all the way through. It's just a round hole with a... What the hell was the name of that knife? Doesn't matter, but yeah, they've been...
Yeah, it's not necessarily even the hole in the blades. It's like that's definitely part of it, but it's the sort of general curve that they have to the spine, the similar chamfers that they do on the handles. Like there's lots of similar elements.
Yep, I'm just gonna say it. This thing, it looks like an Elementum had sex with a Spyderco native chief. And just like the curve, like the
and like a ZT0095 was sitting in the corner watching the whole time.
Oh, he wasn't just sitting.
He was in the corner clapping.
Yeah.
It's just
randomly turning the light on and off just in crucial moments.
So there's a gray version and there's a less gray version. Next knife, it's 20 CV.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Paul,
just a quick shout out to I don't know how to say that name.
Kyan.
Yeah. Greetings from Greece. Greetings from Canada. What's going on, brother?
Yeah. Glad you can join us.
Indeed.
Yeah, it's not the first time that you showed up, so welcome back once again, brother.
Cheers.
Glad you're enjoying the
Absolutely.
show enough to return.
I believe it's early morning there,
Mhm.
if I'm not wrong.
Next,
Yep.
Lundquist design. Knife.
Yeah.
Mm.
So,
So
yeah.
my head and my heart are having a argument about which variant of this knife I want.
You know which way you're gonna go.
So
I do,
I
and it's the wrong choice.
it is. Yeah. So personally, I don't know about Paul. I really like the gray handles as opposed to the black handles. And I am flip flopping between the drop point with the single edge and the dagger grind with the single edge. Um, they're I don't
I'm
know.
not usually a dagger guy, but with this one, I really like the dagger just for how, like, especially with how they were talking about the designer's intentions for how symmetrical the knife was and how
Yes.
balanced everything was and stuff like that. It fits with the handle so much better, I find, and it's so clean. It's just nice.
And there are no exterior screws aside from the pivot. Like I think this is an integral. Is it not?
It is.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's an
Sure.
integral.
Yeah.
So, given the novelty of that fact, I am also, I think, leaning towards the dagger. I don't know what I'm going to end up deciding, but it's just a cool looking knife. I'm waiting for the carbon fiber version, though. I'm sure that'll be coming out in the next. Well, actually, they only did 2 different variants for the angst, so maybe they're only going to do these for the. How the hell do you pronounce that? Eidolon? The Eidolon?
Eidolon.
Yeah.
Something. Yeah.
It's got a very small tab on the top of it that is how you open it.
Yes. The top
Yeah,
flipper.
top flipper sort of thing.
It's
Yeah.
a top
And by
flipper.
very small tab, it's more like the jimping is sticking out for you to use.
Yes.
Kind of like the Spyderco Ikuchi, but more centered on
Way
the top.
less.
It's nothing.
Fewer serrations. I mean, jimps.
Yeah.
Jim,
Serrations.
I don't like that at
I
all.
don't know what kind of Akuchi you've handled.
You know what kind.
You're doing it wrong.
I bet you this thing's gonna feel like a Bic lighter to open, and I'm all about that life.
I'm looking forward to it.
Why I was actually flashing it up is because the drop point version and the gray handle, like the size, the shape, everything about it is going to be very much Benchmade ballet sized.
Yep.
And that's
Gonna be in
one
the
of the
coin
reasons.
pocket.
Is that's the first thing I thought of when they flashed these ones.
Mm-hmm.
Other than the fact that the video is very confusing and they talk about the dagger one in the background of the whole time that they have the drop point one and their Warncliffe one or
Yeah, I really wanted to see some
modified trail
close-ups,
point.
but
Yeah. So next knife.
Next knife.
Jared's right there. The integral G10 is pretty cool.
That it is, yep.
Yeah.
And probably pretty solid as far as material handle.
Yep.
One would assume. I'm just going to bring
Next
up that
knife.
picture of the back end before we move on here, just because it shows the liner poking through. We almost got away.
If we
Show me
got
that
if we got a triple next knife, you Joe, I tell you, it's.
You tell me what?
Back end.
You're gonna send me a second pair of tweezers? Is that what you're gonna do?
Mm-hmm.
Don't do it. Don't. No.
No, we'll get you a nail clipper knife next.
This is not the face of someone who wants nail clippers on their folding knife.
The 30-day challenge.
Okay. No. Okay, does this knife look boring to anyone else, or is that just me? Is it something that Dennis is gonna like because it's so boring, or is it
okay? So
too
this
boring?
is the one that has This one is the one that has the weird orange peel titanium handle. And if you look at the videos when they flash it up, it's actually quite glittery for being titanium.
Quite bright, yeah.
Now the carbon fiber version, the marbled carbon fiber, has a serious stonewash on the blade, and the stonewash is also on the frame lock of the non-full TI version. Yeah.
As far as the aesthetics of this thing, I almost like it, but then someone just squished the back end too small.
It's the pocket clip that I'm looking at that I'm disappointed by on this one.
That too, yeah.
That's yeah.
Can you bring up the stonewashed version just to see the frame lock side of the carbon fiber version? Sorry.
Oh, marbled carbon fiber is so pretty. God damn it.
It can be.
Yeah.
It can be, yes. Not naming names, but
Oh,
Yeah.
it doesn't do it justice, but it's
No.
a pretty heavy stonewash.
Yeah, it looks pretty.
I like the look of that blade more than I do the standard.
It's almost like an acid stonewash.
Yeah.
Yes,
A little bit,
it reminds me a lot of like the arcane amicus, whatever you want to call it, from Benchmade without the flipper thing, just the size and shape of it. I don't know. The
Kind of, yeah.
too flat, too slim in the hand type of thing is going on.
Mhm. Yeah, I can see that.
Question. The presentation. Next knife, no. The
Well,
The
no,
presentation-
that was Savivi's
That would have been
from
the
the last
better
episode. That was 2021
um,
from the last episode,
bless you, Paul.
off
Okay.
there.
Excuse me,
Nice.
a little
So-
Rona going on.
The presentation side of this knife looks like it's contoured, rounded. The
Mhm.
back end looks like it's just flat. Is it contoured in real life, or is it actually
Or
flat?
the frame lock side, you mean?
Yeah, the
um,
frame lock side looks really
Mhm.
flat.
That
It
would be
does.
really disappointing if one
Yeah.
side was contoured and the other one
It
wasn't.
does look like it's got some contouring, but I don't know if it's got as much. Yeah. So
That would be very strange.
Next knife.
anyway, next knife.
Oh yeah, this weird Tonto thing. The thug.
Oh, the
How
thug.
dare you, sir?
I kind of like the look of it.
Kinda.
It's the right kind of hideous.
Weirdos.
Uh-huh.
It's nothing I don't know that I would carry this thing. Oh, but then again, it's a 2.5-inch blade. That's pretty small.
It's like a baby version of one of these.
Yeah.
To be honest,
okay.
the thing that
Yeah.
I like about it the most is the finish.
I
That
was-
brushed titanium.
Just gonna bring that up. Yeah.
Mm.
It's highlighted
Yeah.
really well in this photo of the lock side.
Mhm. And I do like I'll agree with you on the finish and how seamless the finish is, and like even in the video they mentioned the pocket clip has the same brushed finish to it. That's the right choice to have that sort of consistency. This thing is
Awesome.
Would you say it's thugly?
No, it's just gross in my mind.
Come on.
It's just gross to me.
Give you a
and
nice
then the pivot
pun.
color being like the antiqued, what is it, copper or brass or whatever
Brass
it
or
is.
bronze.
Yeah. Fancy.
Yeah. This is actually
Mm.
one knife that, given the brushed finish, I might actually prefer the full titanium over the carbon fiber.
Yep.
It's
That's
only
what I'm looking
because
at.
of the brushed finish, but my enthusiasm for this thing is a 2.
I'll be completely honest. That
Okay.
finish is my favorite.
Yeah, that's the
Artist.
only thing I like about this knife.
No, I just mean it as far as knives go. That brushed, if it's a like hand done satin on a blade or
Yeah, it's
It's on the
just
handle?
nice and clean, and yeah.
That is a
Yeah.
super coarse finish, although on the handle. Like if we're talking about brushed finishes, like that's
Yeah, it is.
really,
Yeah, it
really
is.
course. I wonder
Yeah,
how
I
that's
like
gonna.
it though. Yes. As
Okay.
far as like aging and the patina aspect, even though it's titanium, it's probably not really going to patina, but it will age and get like grime and dirt in there. So you will get some sort of contrast, and you will see like a difference compared to like brand new out of box compared to a year of usage sort of thing.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, I'm
And the
just.
tops of those ridges will also get polished in the pocket and stuff
Yeah.
like that too.
It's
Yeah,
for me.
Yeah.
It's the texture. I'm super curious as to what texture, if any, this thing has. Just given that type of finish.
So
Yeah.
I'll say it before. I'll say it again. I don't care what y'all think. this is an amazing knife. This is absolutely awesome. This
Me
is
and
like
Joe are both on board with you.
maybe my pick of the year for 2021.
Dennis
I'm
just
not
has a
even
victim
kidding.
complex. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, I know.
No, and I know you guys like it as well, but honestly, this thing is like
But your
Nigel
opinion doesn't
saying
matter.
ugly, and like you guys were saying, it's a beard of a weird design as well. Type it like it's
hideous. I like it.
It's the thing that I like about it, though, is the weird design.
Yeah.
I
Oh,
can get
hey.
to the design if it wasn't like, even for you guys, it looks like it's going to be a 3-finger grip.
Mhm.
And that's the thing
Yeah.
is, it's like, to me, it's just too squished, too short, stubby for how thick it is.
yeah.
Yep.
So
Is it
it's
going to
gonna
be
in
that size range? What's the
But even then, like,
handle
this
length?
one looks like it's going to be a 1/4 inch taller than
Yeah, it's
the
gonna
one
be a
that
fat-
showed up there.
fat little bastard. Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
the blade is, or sorry, the handle is still 4.375 inches. That's longer than I was expecting for some reason.
Yeah, so that puts in my mind that it's like way thicker than I'm expecting as well, or like taller.
It's like it's slightly smaller than this handle. So for you, it's gonna be an awkward 3-finger grip or a comfortable 3-finger grip.
Yeah.
It's
Well,
right in
no,
there.
like I said, it's gonna be in that techno sized for sure. Like
Interesting.
it's gonna be
Also, are those screws going directly into the titanium? Because it sure looks like they are to me. I think they are. I don't like that very much personally, but
Yeah.
this isn't a knife that you should have to disassemble all that often.
I'm seeing screws all the way through on the one.
Well, on
And the other one looks like it's in the back of the pocket clip.
yeah, on the show side, it just looks like you're getting screw heads that have been rounded over. Which
Are there insets in the titanium for the threading?
That would be nice. I mean, if that's the case, that actually impresses me even more. Because
Yeah,
threading
yeah.
them and then inserting after the fact, or even just as caps, that would be nice.
The thing that I was going to say is this knife, if I ever ended up with one, is likely to be one of the few folding knives that actually ends up with a lanyard. Even just a short little one to get somewhere for the pinky to go.
Where are you gonna put a lanyard? Like you're gonna wrap it through the back barrel spacer and just ruin it?
No, there's a specific lanyard spot.
Oh, there
for
is. There is a weird little thing on the back. Yeah. I got you.
And they do good lanyard spots like that, where it's in line with the knife. It's not off-centered or weird. Or
Oh, yeah, they sure do.
Yep.
Right next to my scar.
Next knife.
So next up.
Next knife.
Hey. So, miscreants. And I've been wondering since last week. Dennis said he had some beef with these knives.
Don't even worry about it. You say what you're gonna say, and then I'll throw my beef at the end.
Here, I still want the full size, the 4-inch variant that they had previously. I'm probably, if I got one of these in hand, I don't know how you would get me to say no. Unless
so
the
what
price
you're saying is there was an
astronomical.
older version for the people who might not know.
The full size
version.
Yeah, there was an earlier version. Yeah. You want to go into some history on that, or you just want to?
No. I'm just gonna toss it out. There was a bigger version. I don't know if they still make it or not. Nice champagne sort of color. I don't think they do.
Yeah.
Which is a shame because neither of these are the color I would like. But anyway,
you're not the color.
I'm not even handle, and I like it.
That's vaguely racist.
That's why I wasn't even going to finish that.
Fair enough.
Ben saying in chat that it looks like an old school butterfly knife, and it kind of does with the hole pattern in it.
Yeah.
Okay, so Fisk beat me to my beef. He totally just beat me to it.
Yeah.
No, his comment. If you just read Fisk's comment, that is my beef with this design as well.
Really?
Yeah.
If you'd like to go back to the second episode, where we were reviewing some new Civivi designs, and he had this fancy thing that you guys were all drooling over with marbled carbon fiber and nitro V and blah blah blah. Murmured. If you look at the two knives, they're the same goddamn knife. He called them two different things, and then he said that the miscreant is making a comeback.
The blades are definitely the same ones. just like if you look at the, aside from the holes, if you look at the silhouette of the handles, there's different contourings, but the blades, yes.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I'll agree the blades are the same,
You know
yeah.
what? I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
You guys saw, hey, look at this. It's a cool, consistent design language. Hey, he keeps making the same-ish knife. It's like,
Mhm.
I will say, it is a
Ken
fine
Onion's
line
been doing
to
it
walk.
since day one, and people keep paying him.
People keep
Yeah.
paying him.
Who is?
Said- Ken Onion has been doing that since day one, and
Okay, Ken Onion started making new designs, and then he
Well-
started ripping up old designs. No, he came out with some pretty like tried and true methods to make some knives. How was that for a political?
Yep.
That's
Well,
a
the one that I'm
perfectly fair
gonna
answer.
throw out there as far as like drilling in the holes and handles and it being the design and it being just like what they do, Kit Carson. How many variations of the M16 and M21 are there?
Okay, but how much of that is Kit Carson, and how much of that is CRKT milking a phenomenal?
No.
Yeah, that's fair. That's
if you
fair.
if you look at a lot of his customs, anything that doesn't have a full scale cover has that whole pattern, as far as I can remember.
Fair enough.
But I mean, yeah, the three variate
it
the
makes the knife go
M16,
faster.
the spear point, the Tanto, and then the M21 kind of rounded. Sometimes it makes the knife go faster, but
Speed holes.
it depends.
The way you said speed holes, I just
Ow.
Ugh.
Stabbing myself on.
Are you cutting yourself? Good style.
Uh,
So yeah, that's my beef. Is it's the same knife, but more of my beef is actually the fact that Civivi is not just calling their version miscreant budget.
well, yeah, they're just calling it miscreant.
It's a
again.
no.
Miscreant
The
3.0?
The Civivi option is not just called a miscreant.
The Civivi option.
they could have called it the Urban Trapper.
The one with the marbled carbon fiber with the colors that we were drilling over that Dennis was referencing earlier, Joe.
Same blade shape. I was just trying to think. Like,
Yeah.
But the
The one
handle,
that I've been ranting about for the last 10 minutes.
but the handle doesn't look anything similar. There's contouring. It's completely covered. There's no holes on it.
Yeah, that's what I
There's
mentioned.
no holes. It's completely different. There's no holes on it.
It is though. Okay, but I mean, how creative? Okay, I shouldn't say that. I should say how creative. But the handle's a rectangle.
Mhm.
At the end
This
of
is
the
my
day,
rectangle.
it's a
There
rectangle.
are many like it, but this one is mine.
Yep.
Thank you, Paul.
Yep.
And actually, I kind of want to have a miscreant because I've long thought that the Paradox handle is super comfortable, and it's just a freaking rectangle. So I don't know. It could end up being a nice knife in hand.
You could literally sum up all of our videos to, hey, rectangles are kind of comfortable in hand.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Well, it's not contoured like the chamois, but the thing that's popping into my head is Dennis's comment about the broomstick handle.
It's a broomstick. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It sure is.
This one looks more hockey stick than broomstick, though.
Yeah. The squareness of it for sure. Yeah.
Is
You
this
should
a
be more
Canadian?
into it.
I don't
We're
think
Canadian,
Zinker
eh?
is a Canadian guy.
I don't know.
Is it Zinker that designed the Urban Trapper for Boker?
Yep.
Bokier?
Bokier. And yes, it is.
So yeah, this is a Wee Knives Urban Trapper.
But
like
it's Wee
Fisk is
Knives,
saying
so
it's
you get titanium and 20 CV as opposed to titanium and VG10.
With a
Get
good
a
old
different-
price of coming soon.
Yeah.
You don't get a
Okay,
German
do
tariff
you-
either.
Yeah. The original Miscreant wasn't cheap. Like, it was kind of expensive, I remember thinking at the time. I wonder if this is going to be the same sort of, yeah.
Next knife.
That's it, I think.
No, next time.
I said
tobacco.
next knife.
All right, video game logic. We scroll back to the top and we talk about the Wee Knives banter again.
But fast.
Yeah, I was gonna say, but on a harder difficulty.
Exactly. It's New Game Plus. Come on.
Okay, what's
faster,
your favorites?
faster.
You sons of bitches. What's your favorites?
It's the Lundquist design for me. 1,000% yes. Although I'm not sure which blade variant I'm going to end up with, I will own one of them.
The
As far as just
Eidolon
Yeah.
is the one you're
yeah, as
speaking
far as
of?
just like aesthetics, the daggery one of those, yeah, that's pretty. I like
And
that.
the cool
Yeah.
gray handles, like, man, that that I really like it a lot. And with the top flipper, it's a new-ish way to open a knife. I'm very much interested. Absolutely. And hey, if the blade sits deeply enough in the handle, no, I won't be sharpening that. It's not quite deep enough. But
Is it not?
no, I'm looking at it right now, and it does
I was hoping.
protrude slightly, which is a shame. But yeah, oh well. Oh well.
So 3 votes for the Lundquist design.
Yeah.
It's Thug. It's go big or go home. All titanium Thug,
What do
man.
you mean big? That thing's tiny. It's a 2.5 inch blade.
Let me just pull out
Chunky.
my MPR here for a second from Benchmade. It's as far
This is
as
the first little fat knife that you've liked that I've also liked. Although, I will say the Tenacious is not bad. But this
What?
thing that you're pulling out now, that thing's hideous.
What's the Tenacious other than a Spyderco that is a budget model?
I wasn't thinking Tenacious. I said Tenacious, but I was thinking, what's your Techno? The Techno
Oh.
2.
The Techno. I like the Techno 1 too, for the record. But that's weird.
Yes.
So
I just mean that
it should
they fall in the same size category.
The Thug should be almost exactly the size overall. Just from very quick measurements here, it should be very
just
close
twice
to
as tall.
yeah.
So,
So like it's like an inch wide. It's gonna be a beast.
Ugh.
it's going to be just like this gentleman's folder, but nothing like this gentleman's folder.
Well, no, just very much like it. Just
Mr.
Yeah.
Fisk has a point. If you ask nicely, maybe Dennis will reprofile it for you.
You do know he's had practice reprofiling a bailout.
Okay, so here's the thing. I've already talked to Paul about it. I already did. When we were talking about this knife, I talked about making it one just nice, clean belly, almost Persian-y. Maybe take the swedge off the backside and make it a trailing point. Who knows? I might get creative.
wrong.
There might be a
Wrong.
reground Thug Instagram page after I'm done with it. Like it's
Dennis, that is
I
disgusting.
can't handle 4 accounts, dude.
Way to let the secret out. My God.
There's a secret.
Yeah, that was no secret.
Not anymore.
Speaking of, have you seen how many followers a fake account about my one picture of bailout's got? It's hilarious.
No.
I got
I need to
plans.
take more pictures of my bailout just so we can grow that account.
For the record, I should point out, I didn't start that account, but I have gotten access to that account.
Here, quick, take some screenshots.
There you go. I need you to send me the original. I'm going to do some things with it.
Some things, huh?
I don't think I trust that.
Too late. It's not up to you.
It's not even my account.
Nope.
Just keep posting the face. I bet you we can grow it so big. Just with the same photo.
That's exactly what I plan on doing, is just changing the caption.
That's
I hate-
awesome.
I hate all of that. We should talk more about Wii Knives because we're only at 9:30 or 9:25.
Johnny Mississauga just subbed. Thank you, sir.
Oh my god.
It
Well,
begins.
I haven't yet. Just for the record, I don't follow the account.
No,
And
Mr.
Mr.
Fisk is
Fisk was disappointed.
salty about it.
Yeah.
Okay, like thanks for the photo credit, you bitches. And apparently
Okay.
you can't say the word bitches on the comment because it got deleted and taken down. Or Fisk
Okay,
What is the
as
fuck
far as
you?
giving
Is the
photo
bitches.
credit, I will point out that the name of the Instagram page is Dennis's Reground Bailout. The photo
Where's-
credit is the name.
you to my page.
Awful.
I'm an Instagram whore. Come on. Like, it's-
Speaking of Instagram whores,
like and subscribe.
that, but also not as many Wii
Well,
knives
what's
for
that?
people
Dennison's
to
the lead
take.
grab and bail out.
Well, yeah, but not as many Wii knives that people are going to take pictures of on their handkerchiefs. Hey,
Mm.
and post on Instagram. It kind of a light showing from Wii, comparatively speaking.
Yeah, a little
What's
bit.
this now?
I like them coming to the plate with some strong options, though, instead of 75 different options, and some of them are of middling quality.
Hmm.
I like most of these designs.
Okay, so have we gotten into Spyderco yet for 2021? We haven't talked about them,
No.
have we? Okay, I'll save it then. But there's some comments about making a couple offerings that are strong, and yeah, that's going to come up in the Spyderco episode. So
I'm a little worried about that episode because, yeah, reasons.
Don't worry about it.
I'm worried.
Too late.
Super worried. 20 brand new ways to show off a hole.
Oh,
True story.
yes.
Thank you, man.
You know, this is a habit I need to get in the back of doing, but for a while, me and my friends would keep quotes of things we'd hear throughout the day that are just hilarious out of context. And that, my friend, is going on that list.
I'm pretty sure that we and Savivi could make a T-shirt that say that.
I was just thinking that was the title to a fans only account.
For we and Savivi.
Fans only.
Yes.
Just Jason Lundquist awkwardly sitting in a corner. Just
Awkwardly nothing next to a fireplace with a snifter of brandy.
no,
Like,
I just
it's you.
sure. Slow pan. He's set up like that, but he still looks
Yeah.
nervous as fuck. Just
Just with the pinky. Just with the pinky.
A shackle around his.
okay. You almost got me with that.
Yeah, almost.
Oh, you just about maybe preemptively or accidentally end the stream by spraying Coke all over it.
Preemptively.
Gotta try harder.
Very poor choice of words.
He almost preemptively finished there. It was close.
Yeah.
Don't like that. Don't like that as much as I don't like those goddamn tweezers.
But you'll get more use out of the tweezers.
Joe, a preemptive finish, a memoir.
Oof. I feel rather attacked.
Well, we got 2 minutes before we can make that true, so it's
There you go. Really, we're only running till 9:30. Oh, jeez.
that's what we normally run to, isn't it?
Yeah.
Not. No,
Yep.
don't we?
Yep.
What we aim for.
Yep.
Whether or not we succeed.
Shows how much I pay attention to the actual time. Jeez.
Way to go, Joe.
I have questions about Brad Zinker's plumbing, but that's probably for another episode.
What?
Don't worry about it. He'll tell you tomorrow.
I don't like
that.
Is there speed holes involved?
There are
Always.
speed holes.
Does that mean he can make it go faster?
Mm-hmm.
I was just gonna say speed
Yep.
holes are stupid.
That's why it's preemptive.
And as a
Yeah, with all the speed holes in the plumbing, you won't believe how fast the water comes out.
Water.
Depends if it's on the in
I'm just
pipes
waiting
or
for
the
Joe
out
to
pipes.
It kind of feels like that drain's got some good suction.
so I'm just gonna sit here.
Just
I think I'm done for the evening.
why are we still
Oh,
here if
oh.
our host ended the call?
There we go. That's how I'm feeling today.
Speaking of, by the time this airs, our contest is over. I don't know when we're going to pick a winner. Probably right after this one. So probably next Sunday live.
Yeah. I had stated that the YouTube contest was going to be running until the 31st, so chances are I'll count up all the comments tomorrow, and we'll either do the drawing sometime during the week or else next week Sunday during the live stream or something.
Having said that, today is the last day. So if you're joining us live tonight, if you go back to the January 3rd part 3,
Yep.
right?
Yep.
Video.
Yep, January 3rd, part 3. It was aired on January 10th.
Uh,
So
Spoiler on this one. Gonna straight up tell you the question. Go back and comment what's your favorite Muppet. Get in on the contest for the 10 person that are in there. Comment on that video tonight. Just to add some more rumble in the ramble. The random giveaway. You know, one of those.
I'm laughing at how confused Paul is. He's still confused.
The rumble and the ramble.
Don't talk about my rambling rumbler.
Should get that looked at.
I'm pretty sure that's the name of the new Brad Zinker design.
The rumbling rambler. I gotta
say, Joe's next sex tape.
I'm interested in both those things for very different reasons.
I'm not sure if you should be, Joe.
My next sex tape.
I mean, you remember the performance, but you don't remember that we were there for that. Yeah,
I thought I heard clapping, like
coming from the corner.
Isn't that you with your feet?
Yeah, like a little seal. Yeah,
that's a throwback to like 2 years ago. Anyway,
yeah, almost as old as the Kerben Ferber throwbacks.
Kerben
Ferber.
Okay, so yeah. YouTube giveaway. Instagram's almost going to have another giveaway, right? Mm-hmm. You're still hovering on 1,000.
We keep bouncing between like 989 and 995, back and forth.
So
Damascus accounts.
If Dennis's Ground bailout were to just actually maybe repost a little bit for our account, maybe he's got the right connections to get us over 1,000. I'm just saying.
You think so?
Might be.
He's only got 14 followers, and they all follow us already.
14
I thought there was 25. I looked at 25 the other day.
It might be 25 now. I don't know. It just keeps going up.
That's way more than 14.
That's terrifying. That's enough. Honestly,
that's
terrifying.
Enough to get us over the 1,000 marker. I'm telling you.
Mm-hmm. So
but they're all people that already follow us. That's the problem.
No, that's enough of that.
And aside from doing all those things on YouTube or on Instagram and YouTube, kind of tried to combine the words there.
Rumble and the ramble. Do it up.
Yes. But besides from all that, head on over to the Patreon page to check out what sort of behind the scenes and extra content that we have up on offer there, and feel free to donate to this crazy cause of ours. Because it helps out. We get to do more things for you guys.
Indeed.
So yeah. Any other notes?
Let's wrap this shit up.
Yeah. That being that, this is Nigel the Smith signing off.
I am who I am. I'm Dennis Vipers.
I am the Iron Joe.
XL.ca.
Thanks for joining us. We'll see you again next time.